Hey guys, welcome back. Today we try to get into more depth on the brackets or the parentheses used in arithmetic operator or any kind of functions that we use in Excel. This is a special request before I move to detailed formulas in Excel or the building functions in Excel. What do I mean by parenthesis? So in Microsoft Excel, the calculation order will change based on where you use the parentheses in the expression. So the Excel parentheses have a highest priority compared to any other arithmetic operators. We have shown, I have told you in my earlier video where we follow the BODMAS principle. Yeah, where highest rating is for bracket. So this lies 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yeah, so this one is the highest in the arithmetic operators compared to any other operators. Yeah. So there are three variations to parenthesis. Yeah. First, we have only one parenthesis. So suppose that is brackets. Yeah. You call it brackets or parenthesis. Yeah. Okay. Let me expand this. So when I'm talking about one parenthesis, there are three variation as I said. So I may have equal to 9 divided by 3 plus 3. Yeah. So this is one parenthesis you have where we get the value as 6. We can have two parentheses. So I can have two parentheses or multiple parentheses. Can have this is single parenthesis. This is multiple. Yeah. Where there is more than one parenthesis. So I can say 3 into 2 plus 9, 9 divided by 3 plus 9 minus 6. Okay, I need to put it in parentheses. 9 minus 6. Yeah, I can have this formula with multiple parentheses. Or I can have nested parentheses. Yeah, the nested parentheses would look like suppose I want to have this particular formula and I want to have this to be added first before multiplying it with this particular section. Yeah. So what happens is I'll show you this particular bracket, the second bracket. Inside this, we have two other brackets. So it is in this two particular arithmetic operations or this particular calculation is within the outer bracket. Yeah. So the inner parenthesis will be evaluated first. So in this case, these two formulas will be evaluated first. So 3 into 2 will evaluate first, 9 into 3 will evaluate first. They will add up, and then this adding will get multiplied to the output of 9 minus 6. So what happens is in this case, if we see the calculation, we would first get 6. We'll have the bracket of 6 plus 9 divided by 3 is 3. Yeah. Then it would be multiplied by 3. Yeah. Why it is happening this way? Because 3 into 2 is 6, which we see here. Then where 9 divided by 3 is 3. Both of them get added, but again there is an outside bracket. That's why this both have to be added first, which should become which will become 9 into 3. Yeah. So my inner brackets would be evaluated first before I move to the next brackets. Now, how do we add parentheses? So to add parentheses in Excel formula, you need to have an equal sign. You need to have this opening brackets, that opening parenthesis, and the closing parenthesis to show the enclosure. So that Excel is shown in this particular formula. Suppose I have this simple formula. Now you will say, how do I remove those parentheses? Pretty simple. I'll go back to the parentheses. I'll just press backspace on your keyboard to remove the parentheses. That's it. Yeah. So suppose I have this 6 here as the output for this. Yeah. For this, again, as soon as I remove the parentheses, I would get the output as 6, which could be the case. Let me do something else. Okay, 12. Okay, it is dividing and getting the number first. So that's okay. You may get the same number. You may get the same number here because we are adding. Yeah, we are not multiplying it. Yeah. So use backspace key from the keyboard to remove the left and right parentheses from the given expression. Therefore, expression without parentheses will look like this. Yeah. So if we want to know what's the difference is, so let me add multiply this, and let me multiply uh, what do I do? Let me use the same example that I used earlier, 4 into 2 plus 3, to show you the difference, nothing else. I wanted to show you the difference, how it looks like. So this is without the parenthesis. You can see the output is 11. Whereas with the parenthesis, if I keep this in parenthesis, the output would be a bit different. No, okay. Suppose I add this 2 plus 3, the output would be different. Yeah, so the parenthesis does make a difference while you're calculating any kind of formula, where you are adding the parenthesis and where the output will come out as. We can also add parentheses for negative numbers, but this is a part of formatting. So suppose I have this formula is equal to 10 minus 20, which will give me a negative number. So in uh, accounting or mathematical sense, we need to show those number as negative. So I go to custom. Yeah. Since I want it in parentheses, what I'll do is I will add zero, positive number as 0 and negative number as this. Yeah, so this is how it will show me the negative number. I'll say okay. So you can see the negative number is shown as 0. Yeah. I have put the wrong way of showing it. Okay, minus 10. See this? So suppose I put a positive number, it will show it properly. But if I add a negative number, it will automatically show me in parentheses. Yeah. So just a quick formatting that you need to understand. That's why I've shown you how the parentheses affect a particular operator. Yeah. We have seen these three types of parentheses, that is single, multiple, and nested parentheses, which you need to be very careful of when you are using parentheses for any kind of formula. The best thing that I wanted to show you in Excel is I'll make this particular formula a little bigger for you to understand what I'm trying to do. So if I go to this nested formula, you can see if you have, let me make it a little more bigger for you to view it. Okay, get me the format. Yes. So if you see this, the relevant formulas or the parentheses are marked with the same color. Yeah. So this particular red is relevant to this red. This particular red is relevant to this red. So if I go to this black color, it is relevant to this. So if I try to add one more parenthesis here, it will give me another color altogether, by which you can identify which particular formula is for which particular parenthesis is for which particular calculation. So you can see now the internal calculation has turned into a purple bracket. The outer has turned into a red bracket. You can see which is the opening red and which is the closing red. Same way, which is the opening black and which is the closing black. In between, there is no black, you can see. Yeah. So this is how you can identify which opening brackets or parenthesis is relevant to which closing. This way you would be able to identify whether it is a single, multiple, nested, and if it is nested, then which particular bracket pertains to which closing, opening or closing brackets. Yeah, there's an important concept, very small concept, but you need to know. That's why I covered it. Yeah. Hope you understood the concept of parentheses within arithmetic operations. Hope you like this video. Do like it, share it across with your colleagues who want to learn Excel. Do comment if you have any views or any of the topics that you want me to cover in this 365 days of Excel journey. And yes, do not forget to subscribe to my channel because that's how you are going to get all these informative videos directly to your inbox. Thank you so much.